Hi guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Nick and Friends podcast. Once again, we're in the same setting at Guy Martin's
Down at
house.
the studio.
Yeah, we're at the studio again. Now today for our special guest, not Guy, but in fact, Moran. So, Liam.
We didn't give Guy jokes.
Yeah.
James. That's my.
Obviously, welcome to the podcast. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Good. It's good to be here. Thank you. Yeah.
This is a platform where you can express yourself.
I can really express myself.
Because we have a big platform. At this table, there's no judgment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Especially Ollie. Does not judge.
What are you saying about me, bro?
No. You're very. No.
Alright then, so first off, there are a few suggestions asking about our university. Where do we want to go for university? Obviously, we're in year 12. We're approaching that time.
Alright, you Joe.
Start us off.
Should we go left to right?
Left to right. Let go. Right.
I was thinking of maybe, I was gonna go to the US, but the SATs was too much. So.
I bet it's easy as.
Yeah.
No,
I swear this guy kept saying that. I swear he said.
guys.
I swear he said.
Yeah, the SAT was PSAT was easy.
How long
You
is
said
the
you're
SAT
too
test?
smart for that.
No, I never said that.
It's like 2 hours. It's really an SAT is really long.
Yeah, it is.
So it's just kind of rigorous.
I went in at 4 and came out 7.
Did you do the SAT?
No, I didn't. I don't really want to go to the US.
What? Oh, Canada, yeah, fair.
Isn't it multiple choice questions?
Yeah. Didn't you... Sorry, I said it was a joke.
It's not. It's hard, guys.
Okay, and Dubs? Ooh.
Probably UK.
Dead.
Wow!
Dead.
Dubs, so you waited until the podcast to tell us you were changing your idea.
Was he not allowed to go to the UK?
No, because all this time this guy's been telling us he's
You
going
been
down.
waffling.
Yeah, and you've been waffling.
No, I don't know. I'll probably 70% UK, 30%.
What about New Zealand?
Holland.
Yeah, I'm not going to New Zealand.
Wait, what are you gonna do in the UK?
University.
BM.
Yeah, no.
BM.
Yeah.
Business management.
Why would you want to go to UK though?
Yeah, why are you good?
I don't know. It's just I got a lot of links in the UK.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
It is.
And then, Liam?
Oh yeah. For a long time I wanted to go to Canada, Vancouver. So UBC, which is super common in Hong Kong. But don't know, just because don't know, you know.
Have you been?
Still have a whole other year to really decide.
Have you been to Canada before?
Yeah, actually, I went to visit UBC. Have you guys been to Canada?
Yeah,
Is it-
I went to Vancouver.
Vancouver's
So nice.
See, do you guys what is the most important for selection? Is it environment, the social kind of
Uni life.
uni life, but politics, or is it just location? Yeah, course.
Honestly, for
course,
me, it's
right?
social environment. Because I was considering going to Holland, but then
it's always raining.
my dad told me the south of Spain would be so much nicer than Holland. Because Holland's really bad weather.
What uni is in the south of Spain?
Well, there's some good unis in the south of Spain.
Ibiza University or something.
There's a top 10 business uni in the south of Spain.
Oh.
In Barcelona. And it's sunny, you got the beach there and stuff.
So you're gonna go to the beach?
Yeah, bro.
You don't have any links there.
Yeah, he does have links. He's Spanish.
Okay.
What links would I have in Barcelona?
What? Wait, what?
Why would I have links in Barcelona?
I'm not saying you would. I'm just saying you.
Nick, where do you want to go?
Oh my! Yeah, so obviously, I want to go to the Netherlands. Ollie and Dubs both said they were gonna come with me, but I guess I just found out
I told you.
just now that these two are actually dipping on me. So
It's not confirmed.
you
It's not confirmed.
keep your close ones closer. Yeah, I don't know what to say again. But these two clearly aren't close. No, I'm joking. All right. What else? Oh yeah. Someone else asked us about the Olympics.
Wasn't that you, Joe?
Yujo
from Japan.
wanted to talk about the Olympics. Obviously, the Olympics will be in Japan.
Would have been in Japan. Have they?
No.
Yeah, they haven't
No.
said it's cancelled, but if it doesn't get any worse, they
I feel like
said
it's gonna
they're
be
looking at a cancellation.
They
But
can.
how can they just do that, bro?
They can
Like-
just move it to
Well,
somewhere else.
I mean, it's such a hazard. You have
Yeah.
like thousands of people from different countries all
Oh,
gathering
yes.
in Japan and then just going back to their countries.
But it's the Olympics.
Yeah.
Wait,
there you go.
didn't
Oh, that's
they
a good
cancel?
point.
Didn't they cancel?
It's them.
It's
No,
them.
it's
No, but I feel like Japan is like one of the best countries to be in if there's like a world epidemic, because like their health system is just so good.
No.
I'd
right-
say it's like one of the best in the world.
Right now, the toll is going up and up, so.
I mean, they just closed
The
their
what?
schools in Japan.
The,
Toll?
yeah.
Oh, in Japan.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Wait,
mean-
they closed schools in Japan
Yeah.
too?
Didn't they start closing schools in the UK as well, like England and stuff?
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah,
I
Europe
heard
got
on some people's like.
it hit hard
Stories
in
or
Europe
whatever.
because they weren't prepared, right?
It's because people are going to Italy and going back.
Bro, 6 deaths in Italy.
That's why Ethan's coming back on Sunday.
Who?
Wait, Ethan's coming back.
Yeah, because people,
Shout out
like,
Ethan.
some people in the school went on a ski trip to Italy, and they all come back with like severe coughing symptoms and like low fevers. So obviously it's not going to stick around for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the coronavirus hasn't hit Africa yet, right?
No,
No,
I don't think there'd be a
I-
reason
I-
to.
I don't think it
Well,
would
no,
survive.
wait.
No,
Look, yeah,
sorry.
coronavirus, viruses like that don't do well in warm climates.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
warm. it's,
what?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
No,
No,
it is. It is.
No, but people in Iran are dying like crazy.
But
it's
it's not.
also-
It's not the
it's-
peak heat right now.
Absolutely, it's not as humid.
Iran is pretty hot.
The thing is, with like a cough, like when SARS happened in humid weather during the summer,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
it stops.
Yeah,
like,
during
it can
the
only get this far. Like the bacteria in your cough can only get so far. But like, if I was to cough,
Yeah.
and I had it, like it could probably reach like where
What?
a guy was.
Damn, that's some good science.
SARS. Like SARS lasted 2003, and then when it hit the summer, it just stopped. It just went away.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Yeah, but during SARS, school got cancelled as well for like
How
8
long?
months.
Oh,
it was
no,
like really long.
It was really long.
Yeah,
I-
but,
I forget. It was anyways. It was. Really
yeah, no, but the IB
significant
grades
amount
didn't
of time.
change that much.
No, Mr. Ray said, so my economics teacher, he said 2003 when they had SARS and they like missed a lot of school, that was the highest IB grades they've ever gotten.
And Mr. A was in that year, right?
That's interesting.
No, I think.
No, he
was
was. He was.
I don't know, but
Because I heard it from an econ teacher who.
yeah, he said that was the highest IB grades they've ever gotten.
Do you
Yeah.
so like why do you think homeschooling is actually, I mean not homeschooling but like online schooling from home is actually quite efficient?
Yeah, I
Honestly, because like I mean I don't know, it's different because it's not, our courses aren't built for this, so it's
Mhm.
hard to determine how fast you're going in the course. But I think a lot of people are getting a significant more amount of work done.
I think it is.
Yeah, but
There's the
with the-
pros and cons though.
With the thing that Nick said, like the grades are the highest. I think it depends on the subject.
Yeah.
Like for
That's
some
just-
subjects, you need to be in school.
Yeah, think about like drama,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Oh,
How are you gonna?
Also for math, it's hard for like if it's a new topic you never covered and your teacher's just
Oh, yeah,
trying
it's
to
easy.
show us through his computer. It's
Yeah,
like,
Oscar taught me like in person today, so math, and it worked so much better than online.
It's like subjects that
Like-
are more practical.
So it's just
Some, yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's all content, you can
yeah.
kind
Oh,
of do
because
it.
content you're just reading from a book.
Yeah.
At school, you've just got teacher helping you.
Yeah,
if you're like
telling you
learning
what
new
it is.
stuff and putting it into practice and
Yeah.
stuff.
Absolutely.
That's actually true, yeah.
But also like no supervision, so I find myself like mid-lesson
Yeah.
struggling not to watch YouTube or to start playing
Yeah.
Minecraft or
That's
something.
But I feel like at the same time, like, it's more productive. I don't know, like, as in the way, in the sense that, I don't know, at school there's a lot of times just spent, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, walking around and stuff and kind of wasting time. And for some lessons, it takes, like, 10 minutes before the lesson really starts.
Yeah.
And I feel like with this, it's, like, really, like, on point and everything.
You know, it's like when you have work to do and like
Yeah.
you're trying to do it in that 10-minute like gap between classes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that 10-minute gap feels like
Exactly.
30 now because you can actually get work done between classes, and if you know, I think it's up to students what they prioritize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some, obviously, that's not going to work great, but depending on the kind of students you have, like KG5, without a doubt, like the students are hard workers, right?
Mhm.
Like, you have to say. So, like, with those kind of students, I think it's going to work really well. Like,
Yeah.
and I think I mean, it depends on like the IB stores that come out, but.
Well, towards the beginning, I think it's improved, but like the teachers would be explaining, they'd say your task, and it's like, how do I do this task with him in my ear constantly for the whole hour? Like specifically in like English, Mr. Council, who's doing a very good job by the way, is talking the whole hour, and when he sends me work, it's like, how am I balancing, like listening to my teacher while working? Because you can't do both at the same time.
Right.
Some people, dude, a lot of people have said they've been sending way too much work. What do you guys think?
I think the first week they went a bit ham, and then
I honestly think they're not sending enough work.
No, I think it's because people make them like people set themselves more work after school, so they feel like they're getting a lot of work from.
I think the difference is, I mean, I'm sitting in front of a laptop for like 9 hours a day.
it's so bad.
That sucks, and it makes you feel like you're doing 9 hours of work. When in school, it's like I mean, you don't sit down in a lesson and instantly open up your laptop, right?
Yeah.
There's easily like a 10-minute gap on like, you know, or like let's say like a 5-minute gap on either side of the lesson.
But with the Google Meets, like, it's similar because they're talking and then they say you something and then you do it, which is similar to a classroom.
That's what they're trying to do now, but the first week
they
did not
didn't
work.
know, yeah.
It didn't really work.
Yeah.
I think it's more productive, just not good for our health.
Yeah.
I find my eyes hurting when I open it up at like 8 in the morning. I'm like,
And I found myself like, do you guys think so? Monday to Thursday. Do you guys find yourself just not leaving the house?
yeah.
Like
My dad forces me to leave the house. I feel like you have to leave.
Because I live in the country park.
Exactly. Yeah.
I go out and I just skate up and down the hill,
Uh-huh.
like during lunches and like if I have a free period, if I'm bored.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm trying to stay like outside just because I'm well aware that being inside is not healthy.
Yeah.
So, but some people like, Ju Young, I'm pretty sure she wasn't for like the first week of online school. I'm pretty sure she had trouble with like not being let out. But I mean, I don't know. Shout out Ju Young, hello, that'd be good. I mean, just some people cannot leave their apartments because you know they live in like TST or something. Those places it's hard to get out.
Dude, but at the same time, like, we're like 16, and like, in a sense, like, isn't this like the time we're supposed to be making like memories at school and stuff? Like, I don't want to get all deep. I don't want to get deep.
Think about it.
Dude, oh my god.
What memories are you gonna make it?
Yeah, no, but
The memories of 20 people sitting around the table.
Oh yeah, wait, someone's gonna put an end to that, honestly. Oh yeah, it's a shout.
That's a good memory.
Yeah.
I
Shout
feel
out
like
to him.
that's why gap year is really important.
Yeah, like I've kind of been like thinking about it.
I don't see the downside to a gap year.
I don't
No, like dude, it's gonna.
The downside for me is you lose that motivation of work.
Yeah, I know.
You go from banging out an 800 word essay in 2 days to not doing math for an entire.
I think it's the opposite. You do all this IB stuff for like 2 years.
You deserve a break, but like
you have the momentum to like keep going. And
I don't like
do
the
more.
idea that I'm gonna go from IB and I'm just gonna like do nothing, sit on the beach for a year, and then go straight to uni.
After a year, you're just gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, you're gonna want to start working instead of like.
It's not about like just sitting on a beach or whatever. It's about like going traveling and stuff. Like, cause after
that's true.
After you get into uni, it's work after that, and after you have work, you don't have as much time as you do.
The thing about gap year, that's true. But also the thing about gap years is getting that like actually real life experience of like having to work and having to you're not being treated as a pupil or like a student. So.
Well, but I don't want to like ruin everyone's day, but the gap year, everyone's always like, yeah, I'm gonna go traveling and stuff. But how many people actually travel and do that stuff?
Shout out to my sister.
I'm not.
Yeah, she's working.
Yeah, she's working.
He's going.
That's still better.
Him, Sam Somerville, Luca Trento.
I saw the entire.
Sam Somerville and Daniel Punti are all in Cambodia right now. They're doing backpacking for a month.
But like, I'll go to cycling Friday night. There's a lot of people on their gap year in cycling on a Friday night.
That is true.
It's like I'm taking my gap year to go get experience or go traveling or somewhere.
Yeah.
But these guys, that's what their initial plan is. Maybe they can't afford it, or their parents don't want them to do it.
No, but
then it's like,
Well then, I mean, those people are, at least like all the ones I know, like they're not just sitting at home and then going,
yeah.
you know, like they are working and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just like a different take. And I'm sure if they had the like, if anyone had the chance,
Yeah.
do you want to go backpacking for a month, or like, do you want to go yeah, you know, if you want to do something, you know, traveling, like everyone's gonna say yeah, but.
there's a
Might
lot
not.
of people can't afford to just
Exactly.
go traveling around the world. I don't
Yeah.
think my parents would be like, yeah, here's like 100K.
Yeah.
Go traveling around the world for a year. Like, how many people is that a realistic goal?
And also, usually this is like the gap years for like what? You want it for experiences and stuff. Like
Yeah, I just want.
you learn a lot in like uni, bro. I mean, you
I
meet.
feel like
I know,
you get
but you
more
get into
experiences in uni because it's like the first step into like.
Yeah, you're by yourself.
Yeah, but wouldn't you
It's
rather? Wouldn't you rather do your own? Okay, so do 2 years of IB. Like that's a lot of work. Go out and travel the world and like find some new experiences, work or something, meet new people, whatever, and then go to uni with all that experience. And
I think that would be good, but what I'm saying is a lot of people say they're going to do this, but then they don't. So once you've said you're going to do it and you don't, then you fall into the trap and you've just got a whole year of not doing what you
Unproductiveness.
Yeah, like not unproductiveness, like working but not doing what you really wanted to do.
Yeah, I see.
But I do understand how you go from IB straight to uni, then you go straight to work.
I would hate that.
But it would be
Yeah.
kind
See,
of
but what
good
if you
to
take your
have-
gap
A
year
lot of
after
people
uni?
take the gap year
Yeah,
off
yeah,
before,
exactly.
and then they make their links while on that second gap year, and they
Yeah.
don't have to worry about going to uni.
No,
They've
but
got
the
that-
thing is,
that would
but the
be-
thing is, after you graduate from uni, like you're expected to get a job. You're not expected to go travel around the world.
You're not
But
expected
who
to
says? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, when you graduate from high school, you're expected to go straight to uni.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, that's just not true. If you look at like anyone who's graduated high school, a lot of them take gap years. So, and I know people who have after uni they have taken gap years. So I think it's possible.
I also think it's
It
about like taking gap year while you're still young, and like
like
kind of
able,
kid.
kind of like.
Yeah.
I mean, how old are you going to be after uni? Like,
24.
Wait, what?
22.
are you getting
Ah, fine, 22.
6 years? Are you becoming a medic or something?
6 years.
Yeah, that's trying to be a doctor or something.
Yeah, some people, some
Yeah,
people,
Some people would, but
some people change their majors like 7 times.
Yeah.
My dad.
Exactly.
Oh, your dad,
He
you
changed
did?
it, yeah.
But like, if you think about it, during uni you work anyways, or a lot of people would. So you would have saved all of that money, and then afterwards you do have the chance to spend your money and go travel.
Yeah.
Whereas if you take it before, you can't.
You gotta be smart.
But at uni, like, how much money are you actually gonna make? You're
Yeah,
gonna
what
work
if-
in like a
Not a
coffee shop.
lot, but you're gonna have more than you would at the end of high school.
And on top of that, like, cause you might need to pay off student loan and stuff.
Yeah, it depends. Really.
That's another
That's-
reason why I want to go to Holland.
Yeah.
That's why.
Europe is
That's
so
why I
cheap.
don't want to go to US.
Right?
Yeah, US
Yeah.
That's like.
is
Thing about
so
US is like
bad.
gun policies are
Yeah.
not ideal.
Yeah.
Unis are like most of them are completely for profit, which isn't great, right? Like
Yeah.
you should be educating your
Yeah.
should be educating your country's population. A good society has educated people.
It seems
There's
like
no
they don't
point
want it
to
for the
make it a
kids, they want it for
challenge.
themselves.
Exactly. There's no point in making it hard to get an education. So that's I don't agree with that in the US. And student loans, like I think one of my parents, I don't know if it's my mom or dad. Anyways, I think one of my parents are actually still paying off their student loans.
That's
And it's-
crazy.
I mean, it's like that's common in the US.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's really like
That's the good thing with the EU. Like, if you've got an EU passport, bro.
It's cheaper. Even if you don't have an EU passport, it's
Yeah, bro. Even if you
it's still
don't.
quite cheap.
Yeah.
You Joe?
UK is quite like UK.
Yeah,
Not EU holder. That's what
No, but if I go to
UK's
Holland,
like, but
if I go to Holland, I can.
Wait. I didn't hear about this.
No, no,
I didn't hear about this. You want to go Holland?
Wait, where did you say earlier again?
I said,
UK?
yeah, UK, whatever. But
Well, whatever.
no, but if I go to Holland, I can get a visa there because Japan and Holland got this contract.
Oi.
Oh, that's for your research?
And if I get a visa in Holland, I can travel the whole of EU
yeah.
and get a job in like.
Yeah, but yeah, EU universities are cheap. No, we have 4 more minutes.
Wait, just going back there, what do you think about the gun policy in America? Because you're American.
No, man. That's super controversial.
I know. It's
just your
it's just your point of
It's
view.
yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like in these discussions, you have to respect everyone's point of view.
Yeah.
Because like you can't take things away from people like without like compromise and discussion. Like everything requires compromise. But obviously, like my opinion on it is like it's guns just don't have a place in civilized society. The less guns you have, probably the better.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Gungo is? Do you guys agree with
I don't know, what do you
What?
think?
Gungo? Do you guys know who Gungo is?
Gungo.
Gun girl, yeah, that
The gun girl.
Oh,
That
The way they handled her walking through was kind of like just not good, right?
Do you think
like,
she deserved it? Because she
No.
was like going
Because-
up to people and like.
Okay, to be fair, I don't know the whole story, so I can't really.
What was she doing?
She's a YouTuber, so she
Yeah.
like goes up to people to provoke them, because of like
Provoke them.
provoke them.
Okay.
To, like, and like one guy was like, "Can you please get the camera out of my face?" And she just wouldn't go away, and then he like spat on her or something.
And she's like a pro gun activist.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, so she's annoying by just purposely going out and provoking people.
yeah.
Yeah, but like, so who's the better person? The people who like threw water and like, no one was hurt, I know, but like,
Yeah.
like people who are just, you know, like
But if you
attacking
were
her more personally, like.
yeah, if you knew you were gonna get that type of hate though, would you go to those? Would you put yourself in those places? Because when she's getting the hate are like anti-gun marches, and then she's
Yeah, like the millennials, bro. Like, I think most of the millennials don't really want it. I mean, obviously there's some, but I feel like the younger American population just doesn't really. They don't want it.
They don't vibe.
don't conform with the gun rules.
Yeah.
Wait, where was that? A university where?
Yeah, it was.
She was getting.
Yeah, well, it was like
Yeah,
yeah,
like
wrong place. But it's like going to like a rally and then just like being the one person there who's like against, and you've just gone there just to like go against them.
Nico Oliver.
That's literally
Oh
what
my! Wait, guys, do you know about Nico Oliver? Huh? Yeah, I saw the video. Wait, what was it? What was it?
The video with Joel.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
No, I think the undercover videos are best.
Bro, wait,
Oh, when he dressed up as a prick.
EDL. It was the EDL.
When he's like interviewing people. Did you see the Trump rally one?
Yeah, that's
That was so.
That's how we went viral.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else we wanted to talk about?
I think that's about it.
I think that's about it. No, there's one more. There's one more.
Should we just wrap up?
So, yeah. So wait, boys. This was very deep.
Yeah, thank
Deep
you,
podcast.
thank you, Liam.
Thank you.
And if you like the video,
Subscribe.
and turn on the notification bell. Comment down below.
Yeah, guys. Actually, comment down below what you want us to talk about.
And shout out to me.
Yeah.
We'll try to get all the talk
Oh, we didn't
live.
shout out.
Damn, we just